Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Paper Assets Will Burn to the Ground. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. There's a growing percentage of the investor population out there that is losing all trust and faith in paper assets. What are paper assets, you ask? Well, there are things like stocks, bonds, currencies, mutual funds, retirement accounts, real estate investment trusts, money market accounts, exchange traded funds, and other things. Why are people getting more concerned about paper assets? Well, for a lot of reasons. First of all, they know that if these paper assets collapse, then the owners will have nothing but a useless piece of paper left for them to dwell over. There'll be no residual value. Real estate can collapse in price, but at the end of the day, you still have a brick building to use or to make money with or even to try and sell. With paper assets, once they collapse, your toilet paper will be worth more than your paper assets are. How can you tell if your paper assets are going to collapse significantly or even go to zero? Historically, some of the signs of an imminent collapse include a debt crisis, a currency crisis, and an increasing interest rate crisis. Does that sound a little bit like what people are seeing today? I think it does. These can all be signs of an imminent economic collapse that can burn paper assets to the ground. What can people do about this? Well, we don't give financial advice, but I can tell you what we see other people doing. They're limiting their exposure to paper assets by getting out of those markets and getting into hard physical assets. Things they can hold and touch and even use if the market collapses, or things that can generate cash flow. Here are some of the unique things we've heard of some people doing to prepare for this collapse. They're purchasing solar panels and using them to power their own computers, which they're using to mine crypto. They're purchasing apartment buildings, which are generating positive cash flow. They are purchasing farmland with access to its own water so they can grow food and sell it. They're purchasing art, which they hope will go up in value or at the very least lose less value than many of the paper assets. If your paper assets crash and burn, do you have any legal recourse? The short answer is no. You'll have to purchase a box of Kleenex and go home and spend the next week crying in your bed. What happens if I wait and ride out this bear market? Will the value of some of my paper assets come back? Well, that depends on a number of things. How long the collapse lasts for? Do you have enough cash set aside to last the duration of the collapse? What if some of the company's stocks file for bankruptcy and just fade away into nothingness? How much of that can your financial situation endure before you can't even put food on the table? And remember this, if your bank declares a bail-in, then they will seize or freeze your money and swap it out for some worthless bank stock that will eventually be worth nothing. When these assets start burning to the ground, your options start to get pretty limited pretty quickly. So you need to plan ahead for this sort of thing. With that, I want to thank you for your time. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you once again, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.